It's finally here. The backdoor pilot for Wayward Sisters has arrived, and with it comes a lot of anticipation and therefore a lot of pressure. And yet, I knew we were in for something special when the recap gave me chills. After Bloodlines failed years ago, I think this show has finally done it. They've found the spin-off that works. We start the hour by catching up with Claire, who's been on the road hunting by herself. And from the looks of it, she's doing alright. After she saves a young girl from a group of werewolves and utters the epic line, "I'm monsters. That's who the hell I am," she gets a call from Jody. As Jody tells her, it's Sam and Dean. They're missing. They were on a hunting trip and I haven't heard from them for a few days. And just like Supernatural kicked off all those years ago, so too does Wayward Sisters. Claire then returns home to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, to find that Jody is now a hugger and Patience has been staying with her for a few days. The women come together, along with Alex, to listen to Sam's last voicemail to Jody. He explains that they're looking for Kaya Nieves and that they think she could be the key to saving their mom. As for where Kaya is now, Alex tells Claire that they've checked every database they can think of. They've got nothing. Alex then leaves for work. She's got the night shift at the hospital where she's a nurse, and Jody tells Claire about Patience's vision. Only, it's not what we originally thought. Patience didn't see Jody. She saw Claire. But, of course, Claire isn't one to just believe a vision from someone she's never met. No, she's far too stubborn for that, and that only adds to Jody's stress levels. Completely ignoring her fate, Claire heads to the hospital to pay Alex a visit. Claire wants access to the hospital's computer system, but Alex assures her that she's already checked everything. But when she searches for new Jane does, she gets a hit. Kaya was just picked up. In fact, she's just down the hall. Claire goes to introduce herself to Kaya, but Kaya isn't exactly in the mood for new friends. She tries to leave the hospital only to be stopped by some freaky monster from the bad place. Thankfully, Jody and Claire are there to save the day, after which they take the monster back to the house so Alex can perform an autopsy on this predator, Mad Max-looking thing. While Alex does that, Claire sits down with Kaya. Kaya explains that she's seen the monsters before but only in her dreams. They travel in packs, and once they pick up your scent, they don't stop coming after you. In other words, it's all bad news. But at least Claire and Kaya get to bond a bit and swap scar stories. Claire then takes Kaya in to see Jody and explain that she's a dreamwalker. She believes Sam and Dean are in the bad place, and if these monsters are here, it means the door between worlds is still open. Speaking of Sam and Dean, they're currently roasting a lizard over a campfire because, well, life in the bad place kinda sucks. I did love this interaction though. Dean takes a bite into the lizard meat. Sam, don't tell me it tastes like chicken. Dean, no, Sam. It's a lizard. It tastes like a lizard. The guys claim they've been looking for the door out of this universe, but it's been 2 days and they're worried it has closed. Their other big concern, those very loud footsteps that sound like they're getting closer. Although, what they should really be concerned about is the hooded figure who ultimately knocks them both out with his or her spear and ties them to a tree before, as Dean puts it, ringing the dinner bell for the King Kong-esque monster we keep hearing. Next, someone doesn't make it out alive.